here's how to use, call it plaster gauze, but it's plaster cloth. Basically it comes in a big roll like this, and then you can cut it into smaller pieces, and I have cut it into some smaller pieces here. Please notice there's newspaper down to keep things a little less messy on my desks, because when this stuff gets wet and all plastery, it gets really messy. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take this little foam ring that I cut, and you can see it's kind of jagged, and I would like to cover it with this plaster cloth just to smooth it out, so you'll see what happens. Okay, so it's really easy to work with this. You take a piece and you dip it in water for a few seconds, okay, and it softens, and then you can just simply apply it around whatever it is that you're making. Okay, and this is the stuff that they use to like make masks with. You know, you put Vaseline on your face, and then you lay this stuff on, and if you look closely, like you take your finger and you smooth it out so it doesn't look all chunky, or like you kind of smooth out all those little holes. Okay, so just dip it in for 2 to 3 seconds, and then you lay it on and you kind of wrap it around. And I've used this stuff for so many things in the past. Okay, and if you look closely, it still see those little holes, and that's why you want to kind of get in there and smooth it out. And the point of this is for us to make this thing look like the ring of a belt. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to wrap the entire thing, and as I'm going, I'm always going to be smoothing out the plaster in this cloth so that it all ends up looking nice and smooth, and then we're going to end up painting it like black and silver to make it look more like a belt buckle. And that's pretty much it. When we're done, we're going to let it dry on some of this called freezer paper. It has a waxy coating, and that way it doesn't stick. And this is really messy. Look at, as I cut the plaster gauze or cloth, it really like sprinkles a lot of the bits of plaster. So I just have to put newspaper down first, and then when we're done we can just like crumple it all up and throw it away or recycle it. So that's pretty much it. I'm going to finish this first one.